ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धतामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी स्तोतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तकक्षेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पथैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
We have completed the important shloka karmanya pashet. It almost took more than 10 classes to complete. Here, relatively long Vashyam, karma vichara, leading to atma vichara. Karmanya karmaya pashet akarmani cha karmayaha. Saha buddhiman manushyesh. Both Bhagavad Vashyam as well as Gita Priya Bodhini, a long commentary. In fact, longer than any of these shlokas in the Gita. No other shloka took so much time for completion. So now the next shloka, in fact, all the other shlokas, the following six, 7 shlokas, are itself the commentary to this shloka. So let us read the next shloka number 19. Let us read the Sangati. Tadetat karmani
तदेतत्कर्मणे
akarma darshanam stuyate
अकर्मदर्शनं स्तूयते
यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः
यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः
ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं समाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः
ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः
तत् एतत् तत् is that which is prasiddha tatu. Tatu etat, it's an expression. Like we say, I know this man. This man means which man? That man who is prasiddha is referring to as this man. Etat. So tat etat. That which was presented. And etat, it is this What is that? Karmani. Karmani akarma darshanam. Karmani akarma darshanam stuyate. It's glorified. Stuti. Karmani akarma darshanam. Akarmani. Karmani akarma darshanam. It is glorified. Stuti. Stuti of the vision. Stuti of the vision that in action there is inaction. Appreciation of the vision of being akarta in spite of being a karta. Karta, but not karta. Karma is and therefore karta, but still not a karta, akarta. Therefore, what is this karma? That karma is not really a karma because kartrutva abhavat. Kartrutvam being not there. Therefore, it is not karma. It is not karma in the sense karma for the jnani, karma for the wise man. It is karma in the sense, yes, action does he do? Yes, action he does. That becomes an action really. That is in the sense the results of karma will accrue to the person only when he enjoys kartrutva. Only when he has the abhimana kartrutvam. Kartrutvam, if it is there, then he will be a bhokta. So kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam implies samsara. Akarma darshanam, that is atma darshanam. Atma doesn't have karma. Therefore, karmani akarma darshanam is jagati, as Gita says, jagati brahma darshanam. It is brahma darshanam. The inquiry of karma finally leads to the inquiry of atma anatma. Therefore, jagati brahma darshanam. This jagat is brahma. Then what is this jagat? Nama rupatmaka jagat. It is not really real. It is relatively real. That which is relatively real doesn't have independent existence. That is what we say nitya. So, karma requires the karana. Sharira manasangata karma. Body, mind, sense complex with which the karma is done. They are me, but I am not them. So then, who am I? I am Atma. So this karma do not touch me. So that is the understanding. That is the understanding, that is the knowledge. Therefore, karmani akarma darshan stuyate means the knowledge is glorified. The knowledge of the person is the vision. The person who enjoys the vision. The vision is aham atma purnaha muktaha, free, not bound by, not bound by karma and the other karaka, and therefore the karma pala. He is free. So therefore, who has understood, the one who has understood, who has the vision that aham atma akarta, therefore he cannot be bound by karma. Why? We say he is not bound by karma and therefore it becomes free, because karma is a cause for punarjanma ityadi. Karma is cause for bandhakatva. The kartrutva abhimana is a cause for bandha, samsara. That alone brings a sense of limitation. Karma is done in order to improve oneself, in order to improve the conditions, in order to make oneself a relatively a peace, happy, secure person. But when the person understands that I am that which I am seeking, then all the karma has no value. It doesn't add anything to fulfill the person, because he is already purnaha, apuryaman vachala pratishtam, samudram apapravishanti, survey, as Bhagavan said in the second chapter. Therefore, the wise person enjoys the vision of purnatvam. Therefore, by karma, he doesn't have to gain anything. Therefore, karma is not a cause for bandha, because it is mithya. So therefore, karmani akarma darshanam is jnanam. Jnanam, therefore, the person is muktaha, is free. Therefore, it is stuti, jnana stuti, the glorification of this vision of that akartritvam. Atma is, we say Atma is akarta. Why? Because there is a sense of kartrutvam for the jiva. Kartrutvam, because of which the jiva suffers. Jiva suffers and jiva undergoes the turmoils of samsara. So, therefore, when Atma is understood as not a karta, kartrutvam is the problem. Understanding that Atma is not the karta, the knowledge, the right knowledge, that is the solution. That alone removes the cause of samsara, jnanam, and therefore ajnana karyam samsara. The person becomes free. Therefore, it is jnanam eva. With the inquiry of karma, brahmanaha pi bodhavyam, akarmanaha pi bodhavyam, vikarmanascha bodhavyam iti. Bhagavan said. So that leads to the understanding that Atma is ever akarta. Because there is a notional kartrutvam, therefore we say Atma is akarta. Otherwise, Atma is karta, akarta, we cannot say at all. Because there is a adhyasa, a superimposition on Atma. Why we don't say Atma is black, white, and all? No color, no dimension, no other attributes. Why Atma is akarta? Because we attribute the sense of kartrutvam on Atma. The karma belongs to the upadhi. Not that upadhi alone can do karma. In the presence of Chaitanya, Atma, the upadhi functions, and the functioning of the upadhi is superimposed on Atma, and therefore one takes one to be karta, and therefore is a samsari. So, therefore, this adhyasa nivritti, akarta, is the removal of the notion and understanding. By that understanding that Atma is free from everything. Why only being kartrutva? Free from everything. Kartrutva, bhuktrutva. Kartrutva means free from karta, means any karma. Not a pramata, not pramatru, not gantru, not shrotru. Even though it's not a shrota, not dhyatra, it's not a meditator. Then what is he? What is the Atma? Atma is Atma. Therefore, this vision is enjoyed by the person who has the understanding, clear understanding of karma. Therefore, karma darshanam, akarma darshanam, karmani akarma darshanam stuyate. Now this next shloka, where the stuyate glorified, akarma darshanam, jnanam is glorified, and therefore the one who has a jnanam, jnani, is also glorified. So that is what is done here. Udaha. Udaha means intelligent people, Buddhaha, wise men. Buddhaha, Panditam, Tam is called Pandita. Tam, that is, who has this understanding, him, the Buddhaha, calls Pandita. Panda means jnanam. Panda, asya asti iti, Pandita. Panda plus itach, tadita tartaya, bit Pandita. So Buddhaha is the well-informed people. Well-informed people calls that person who has this understanding of karmani akarma darshanam as Panditaha iti. Panditam, tam panditam, the aguru. And all the other words are referring to this person, the person who has karmani akarma darshanam. Yasya sarve samarambaha kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagni dagda karmanam tam, that person. Buddhaha panditam aguru. Buddhaha panditam iti aguru. Aguru vadanti. Aguru. Yasya sarve samarambaha. Yasya. Kasya. Here the one who is glorified. He is glorified for his jnana. Therefore, Yasya. Yasya sarve samarambaha. That which have been samyak well began, well started. Samyak. Samarambaha is samyak arabhyante iti. Refers to karma. That which have been well began. That refers to the karma, the undertakings, the activities of him, the activities of the person. Yasya sarve samyak arambaha. And the samyak arambaha, it is referring to karma. And it is, yes, samarambaha referring to the person. Samyak arabhyante iti. Samarambaha as a compound, it is referring to the person. Yasya sarve samarambaha, one for whom all the actions, all the undertakings. Samyak arambaha, that is referring to the karma which have been well started, are undertaken by the person. Kama sankalpa varjitaha, again referring to the person. Kama sankalpa varjitaha, divide of kama and sankalpa. Kama sankalpabhyam varjitaha. The person who is free from kama and sankalpa. Kama, the desire. Sankalpa, the cause for the desire. In fact, the desire, before the desire arises, there is a sankalpa. In the mind, there is a sankalpa. The desire doesn't arise suddenly of its own. Jayate vishayan pumsaha sangasteshu pajayate sangat sanjayate kamaha. So there is vishaya dhyanam before, and then only this kama arises. So therefore sankalpa. Sankalpa is a fancy, an idea that this object or this person will give me happiness. That is sankalpa. That is not strong in the beginning. When it becomes strong, that becomes a desire. And then when the desire becomes strong and when it is obstructed, that becomes krodha. So therefore, the cause of kama is sankalpa. So kama sankalpa vyam bhajitaha, free from this kama and sankalpa. Therefore, the sankalpa gives rise to kama. So the person is free from kama and sankalpa. Kama and sankalpa means that is not that he deliberately avoids because of his vision is free. He doesn't have adhyasa. He doesn't superimpose any extra value on things which doesn't have. He has got the objective outlook, looks at things as they are, doesn't see the Shuktika as a Rajata. So he sees things as they are. Yathartha Darshanam, as it is. Doesn't look upon anything as a source of security, a source of happiness. Looking at things or persons as it is as they are. So no adhyasa. Adhyasa is atasmin tad buddhi. That which is not there, you superimpose. You see it is as though it is there. So therefore it is not there, therefore it is yes, the clear knowledge, yes, a vision. For kama sankalpa varjitaha. Kama sankalpa varjitaha. Therefore he is free from any expectation from the word. Because he is kritakrityaha, is fulfilled. In fact, he undertakes the actions not for self-fulfillment, because he is already fulfilled. He has understood the meaning of the fulfillment. His fulfillment is not located anywhere. It is I myself. He has understood, he has the knowledge. Therefore, he doesn't take up karma for fulfillment. It is out of fulfillment. So therefore, the person who is free from the sense of the kartrutva, ahankara, abhimana. When ahankara, abhimana is there, then only sankalpa also. I want that, getting that, I will maybe free. That is not there. Vajitaha. Therefore, karma also not there. Jnana karmanam. Again, this jnana karmanaha, the person is referred to, the compound, the Ugri. Jnanam eva Agni. Jnanam is compared to Agni. Why? Because as Agni doesn't leave anything anything out, it burns completely. In Agni, the fire which is kindle or which naturally happens. When it burns the thing, the flammable things complete. It consumes the entire thing. Doesn't leave any shesha. That is why it is it say Agni is analaha. Also analaha. Analaha is Agni, that is whatever you offer into it, it just consumes. Makes everything into basma. So jnanam is like that. Jnanam is compared to Agni. Like Agni, Jnanam also like the Agni, the fire. It is, Jnanam is not Agni. It is, Jnanam is Gaunavritti, like the fire consumes everything. Similarly, the Jnanam also consumes all the karma, because karma is the cause for samsara, sanchita, agami, and prarabdha. Sanchita, the karmas which are yet to fructify, and agami, the karma which is done while living, and prarabdha, which is the cause for this janma, current janma. So this jnanam, compared to the Agnivat, as Agni consumes a thing without leaving any shesha, similarly jnanam consumes karma of the person, which is the cause for samsara. So there is no karma left. That's why the person after maranam gets videka mukti. No sanchita, because no one to climb sanchita karma. And agami, kartrutvam not there, therefore agami also not there. And whatever karma you had done before jnanam in this life, that also is burnt. That also is nullified. And of course, prarabdha, because of prarabdha, current janma, the janma continues. So that is that karma also not binds, it doesn't bind the person. It is just because of the momentum, it goes on till the end of this janma. So therefore, jnanam completely destroys karma, punya papa of this person. Papam as well as punyam, because they are the seed for punarjanma. So completely destroys. In that sense, it is jnanam is agni, therefore gauna vrittya. So jnanameva agnihi jnana agnihi. Jnanagi dagda karmanam. Jnanakina dagdaha. Dagdani karmani. Yeshante. For the one whom the karmas are destroyed by the fire of knowledge. By the fire of knowledge. Therefore, it doesn't have, because it doesn't have Kartrutva Abhimana, and therefore Karma Abhimana, therefore its karmas are burnt by the fire of knowledge, which means any undertakings, Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha, any undertakings will not create any new karma, no more Agami karma. Karma cannot create any Punya Papa for this Jnani. Karma, because of Jnanam, this becomes like the seeds which are roasted. Roasted seeds do not germinate. So karma, that's why dagda, like the roasted seed doesn't germinate. Similarly, the karma of the jnani doesn't germinate in the form of punarjanma. Therefore, is free. So therefore, jnanagi dagda karmanam tam, that person, panditam agu buddhaha. Buddhaha means the knower of shastra, shastrajnaha, informed people. So they call this person as jnani. Jnani can be recognized only by another jnani. To know a person as a Brahmanishta, I have to be a Brahmanishta. Otherwise, I cannot recognize the person as a Brahmanishta. So Buddha here, the Shastrajnaha, those who have studied Shastra, they're well informed people. So therefore, that they see the characteristic of the person and call him Pandita Jnani Iti. So that is the meaning. So Yasya Sarves Samarambhaha Samikarambaha Karmani Yasya, and the person is Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha, free from Sankalpa and Kama. And karmas are burnt by Jnanam, that person, one whose karmas are burnt by fire of knowledge, him the Buddha calls him Pandita, Panditaha, Panditam Tam Iti Ahu. Let us read the Vashyam. Yasya Yathokta Darshinaha
यस्य यथोक्तदर्शिनः
सर्वे यावन्तः
सर्वे यावन्तः
समारम्भाः सर्वाणि कर्माणि
समारम्भाः सर्वाणि कर्माणि
समारभ्यन्ते इति समारम्भाः
समारम्भाः
कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः
कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः
कामैः तत्कारणैश्च सङ्कल्पैः वर्जिताः
कामैः तत्कारणैश्च सङ्कल्पैः वर्जिताः
मुदा एव चेष्टामात्रा अनुष्ठीयन्ते
अनुष्ठीयन्ते
प्रवृत्तेन चेत्
प्रवृत्तेन चेत्
लोकसङ्ग्रहार्थम्
लोकसङ्ग्रहार्थं
निवृत्तेन चेत्
निवृत्तेन चेत्
जीवनमात्रार्थम्
जीवनमात्रार्थं
यस्य तस्य यथोक्तदर्शिनः दर्शिनः तत्त्वदर्शिनः नासतो विद्यते भावः नाभावो विद्यते सतः द्वयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः तयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः तत्त्वदर्शी दर्शिनः दर्शिनौ दर्शिनः दर्शन द्रष्टुं शीलं यस्य and what yatokta, that is abhibhava samasa, abhyam vibhakti samipa samruddhi vidyartha bhava yatha yatokta, the meaning of the yata. But yesterday only we saw the four meanings of the yata: yogyata, vipsa, padartha anativritti. The last one is sadrishyatvam. Sadrishyam. Here yata is padartha anativritti. So yatoktam, that is the compound. Yatoktam, uttam anatikramya, that is yatoktam. Uttam anatikramya yatoktam. Yatoktam drashtum shilam yasya. So yatokta is a karma for seeing. Like tattvadarshi, tattvam drashtum shilam yasya. Tattvadarshi we say. Similarly, yatoktam drashtum shilam yasya. Yatoktam is yatoktam only. Adantavi bhava. Therefore, yatoktam. That's a karma for seeing. And you're referring to the person by the pratyaya. Tachiladi pratyaya. Mini pratyaya. So yasya means yatokta darshinaha. Yatokta darshina uttam anatikramya darshanam. Drashtam shilam yasya. One who sees. Sees means understanding, not physically seeing, who has a vision. That's a vision. Vision, as told, yatha uktam, earlier, yatha uktam purvam. Purvam uktam. What is that uktam? Karmani akarma darshanam. That is yatha uktam. The person who has this vision, yatokta darshinaha, yasya. Sarve yavantaha. Sarve yavantaha, yavantaha, all the karmas. Yavantaha karmani, whatever the karma. Any number of karma. It means all the karmas, whatever the karma, all the karmas, yavantaha, that's a quantity, means it covers everything. Samarambaha, samyik arambaha, samarambaha, Bhashyakara himself is samaramba, samyik arambhyante iti samarambaha. What are they? Sarvani karmani. Karmas alone are began, started. So samarambaha, all actions which are started, initiated, that is one for whom all the undertakings. Yasya yatokta darshinaha samyak samarambaha, one for whom all the undertakings, all the undertakings, the karma which has been undertaken, one for whom, and kama sankalpa varjitaha. So whatever karma, the undertakings, the initiative, this person has taken, which person? Yatokta darshinaha, the one who sees as described before, karmani akarma darshanam, for him, the all undertakings which are initiated, and that kama sankalpa varjitaha, the undertakings are all the undertakings of the person who has a vision, karma karma darshanam, they are free from kama and sankalpa. Kama, kama sankalpa varitaha. So here, karma is referred to by these words. Karma of the person. Okay. Samyak arabhyante sarvani karma iti samarambhaha. And the karmas are free from kama and sankalpa. Therefore, kama sankalpa vajitaha, kama sankalpabhyam vajitaha, devoid of kama and sankalpa, he said. Kama eki tat karana ischa. Bhashyakara says, kama, desires, and tat karana. So here it is not Bhagavad. Jnanagni Dagda Karmanam is Bhagavad. Okay. So the person is referred to the by karma, yasya, yasya, all this karma, and the karmas are yasya, jnanagni Dagda Karmanam, karma which have been taken by this person, and all the actions are burnt by knowledge, that person is Pandita. The second jnanagni Dagda Karmanam, karma, that is Bhagavad. Here it is Samyak Arabhyante iti Samarambhaha is Karmani. Similarly, Kama Sankalpa Abhyam is Tritiya Tat Purusha. Kamasya Sankalpascha Kama Sankalpau Tabhyam Vivarjitaha Kama Sankalpa Abhyam Vivarjitaha Tritiya Tat Purusha. Anyway, coming back to the Bhashya, Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha Kamaihi Tat Karanaischa. Tat Karanam Tatsya Karanam Tasya Kamasya. Karanam Sankalpa. Therefore, Taihi Sankalpaihi Varjitaha free from, devoid of, Varjanam, Vajitaha. So the Sankalpa, the fancies, which are the cause for desires. So both the Kama as well as fancy. When the person doesn't have Adhyasa, free from Adhyasa, doesn't have Atasmin Tad Buddhi, yes, Tasmin Tad Buddhi. He sees a thing as it is. Therefore, his vision is never clouded. Therefore, his vision is never disturbed. With regard to the objects of the world as well as to Tattvam, of course, he sees everything as Brahma. So, there is a question of having the subjective perception, looking at things as they are. In fact, that is what we begin as a sadhanam, vairagya. Now that it becomes his vision. Vairagyam is not hatred, though loosely translated as dispassion or hatred. Hatred for anitya vastu. That is to create a distance in the beginning from the vastu, the anitya vastu, so that the passion for that will reduce or will be kept in check. But it is objective outlook. Hatred cannot really do any benefit. One needs to have a clear understanding. That is why we translate as objectivity. Vairagya. So now here, being free from kama and sankalpa, he has clear understanding of things. Therefore, he doesn't have adhyasa, be free from adhyasa. And he is atmanata viveki. So therefore, jnani, so being free from kama and sankalpa, buddha yeva cheshta matra anushtiyante. Buddha yeva means it is free from being any selfish purpose. Doesn't have any selfish motive. Buddha yeva. Smilingly he takes up. Buddha yeva. Does he have any acts to gain by taking up any action? No. He doesn't have anything to gain by karma because he is kritakrityaha. Therefore, Buddha yeva. Buddha yeva smilingly. So, smilingly we can take, or Buddha has got another meaning also. That which is doesn't have any result for this person. He doesn't have to gain anything. Buddha yeva. In vain. It means doesn't take a karma for you. uselessly. That is mudaya. For this person may not be. It doesn't serve any purpose. That's why we say doesn't do karma for any selfish gain. Unselfish. Who can be really unselfish? Only Pandita can be really unselfish. Everyone else is selfish only. Because for Pandita is everything is self. Therefore he is unselfish. Naturally he is unselfish. Whereas for the other person, everything is not everything is Atma. So that jnanam is not there. Self or sense of limitation is there. Therefore, when sense of limitation is there, the person is selfish. The sense of limitation not there, then the person becomes completely unselfish. When a person can really be unselfish only when he has jnana. Therefore, muda eva, it takes up karma not for gaining any end, because he has gained the end after which no ends are there. So therefore his actions are useless to serve any purpose. That is muda. But it still takes up. Why? Loka Sangratam, that's Bhashakara says. So muda eva, we say it in vain, or it's not really in vain, not for any selfish purpose. It is for Loka Sangrahartam. Cheshta matra anushtiyante. Cheshta is movement, karma, cheshta, karma cheshta. So therefore cheshta matra anushtiyante. Movement. Cheshta matra is karma. As Vyapara matram cheshta matra anushtiyante. Muda eva cheshta matra anushtiyante. So muda means purposelessly. That is muda. Because what purpose jnani has to gain? Muda eva. But still it takes up. Some jnanis takes up karma and do. For what? Pravrittena chet. If there is pravrittena chet. Pravritti is doing. Pravrittena chet lokasangrahartam. If pravrittena by doing what he gains. Purpose is action. The action what he does has no purpose, but he does. If he does, then it has the purpose of lokasangrahartam. Only for the welfare of the people. Only for the welfare of the people, either by doing is such an example for people to follow, or for the general well-being of society, he does some actions, and also by making the people follow the karma and be dharmic. So that is a loka sangraha. Lokanam sangraha, welfare of the people. Nivrittena chet, suppose he doesn't engage in karma. Nivrittena chet, he has withdrawn from karma, like a sannyasi. Then he is jivana matrartham eva, just for the sake of jivana matra, jiva yatra, only for the maintenance of this shariram. Nivrittena chet, it will not take up any karma, just lives as long as prarabdha is there. Therefore, jivana matrartham, jivana matrartham, cheshta, karma cheshta. So anushtiyante, cheshta matra anushtiyante, pravrittena chet, if it is pravritti, lokasangrahatam, if it is nivritti, it is jivana matrartham. So only these two purpose. Engagement in karma as the purpose of doing lokasangraha. Disengagement also has the purpose of nothing else other than this prarabdha to continue. This life has to continue. Jivana matrartham, just for jivana matrartham, jivana yatrartham, maintenance of the sharira. Maintenance of this body means not that he is so much interested to live and enjoy. Living or not living. That doesn't make any difference. Upadhi is a upadhi has to continue. So therefore, for the continuance of this upadhi, jivana matratam anushtiyante. So that is the muda, taking up karma without any selfish purpose. That is selfishness here. Jnanam is therefore there is no selfishness. And the jnanam is therefore there is no uselessness also. If it takes karma, it is for loka sangraha. Even if he talks, loka sangraha. Even if it doesn't talk, that is also for loka sangraha. So therefore everything is life itself is loka sangraha. Is jivana matra also, jivana yatra also for loka sangraha. His presence itself, his life itself is a teaching. Then the next line, let us read. Tam jnanagnidagdha karmanam
संज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणम्
karmadau
कर्मादौ
akarmadi darshanam
कर्मादिदर्शनम्
jnanam
ज्ञानम्
tadeva agnihi
तदेव अग्निः
tena jnanagnina
तेन ज्ञानाग्निना
dagdani shubha lakshanani karmani
दग्धानि शुभाशुभलक्षणानि
कर्माणि
yasya tam aguhu
यस्य
यस्य
तम्
तम्
आहुः
आहुः
परमार्थतः पंडितम
परमार्थतः पण्डितम्
बुधाः ब्रह्मविदः.
बुधाः ब्रह्मविदः.
The word jnana agni dagdha karmanam, but is explained the compound. Karmadau akarmadi darshanam. Karmadau with reference to karma, akarma darshanam. Akarma darshanam, seeing action, actionlessness in action. That is jnanam. That is jnanam. Tam is jnana agni dagdha karmanam. Karmadau akarma darshanam, that is jnanam. Jnanam is seeing akarma in karma. Tadeva agni, that is the agni. What agni? That seeing the vision, that is the agni. The knowledge, the vision, that is compared to agni, agnivatu. As agni burns, similarly also this jnanam also burns. So the comparison is made because there is a samanya. Jnanam eva agnihi jnanagnihi karmadarya. Jnanam eva agnihi jnanagnihi. Upamana and upameya. Here, jnanam is upameya. Agni is upamana. So, upamitam vyaghradibhi samanya prayoge. Can connect. Vyagra purushaha. Purusha vyagraha. Purushaha vyagraha givas. Tadvateva here also. So, upamana and upameya. Upameya is jnanam. Upamana is agni. So, when there is upamana, upameya, there should be some samanya vachanam must be. Samanya must be there. Vachanam should not be there. According to the rule. Upamitam vyagradivi samanya prayogi. Aprayogi. What is the samanyatvam between the jnanam and the agni? The dagana shakti, the capacity to burn. Agni burns things, jnanam burns karma. Karma also thinks only anatma, burns. So the dagaka shakti, dagana shakti, the burning capacity, that is the samanya. Samanya aprayoge, therefore upamitam vyakradibihi, compound is jnana agni. So because we have similarity between the two, therefore comparison is made. Therefore jnanameva agnihi, tadeva agnihi, jnanameva agnihi, tena, by that jnana agnina. Tagdani, burned. What are burned? Shubha as well as ashubha. Lakshanani karmani. Karmani karmapalani. Karmani is means what? Karma pala. Shubha is punya. Ashubha is papa. So Shubha, Shubha, Lakshanani. You can take karma palani. Yeah, of course we have to take karma palani. And also if you take it as the agami, that also take karma because the karma yet not done or it is going to be done while living. So the karma, which order karma the jnani does, Shubha and Ashubha. You may ask, how can the nani do papa karma? He doesn't do deliberately. Suppose it happens like any other human being does. No, not deliberately. Like stepping on the insect, not deliberately done. It's done by accident. So that also, it's a papam. Maybe a small papam, but papam is a papam. Yeah, for jnani also it is possible. We also can do. So what will happen? Because he kills an insect, does he become a murderer? No, because he doesn't do. He doesn't do. Tatrutam not the movement of shariram, abhimana of the shariram not there. In the sense, he doesn't take himself to be karta, in spite of stepping on the any insect, killing them accidentally. Since abhimana not there, therefore papam doesn't come to the person. Whereas if we do, the papam will come. If we, because we have complete total abhimana with sharimana sangata, other that abhimana is only with the body, mind, senses, nothing else. So therefore, tattva sense of doership is there, therefore papam has to come, papam will come. Whereas for jnani, so karma, karma if you take just literally as actions, or karmani if you take it as the karma pala, both sense we can take. So whether it is right action or wrong action, or the results of the right action, wrong action, it means karma pala. Shubha, Shubha, Lakshanani, Karmani. The karmas which are in the form of proper and improper. Improper means jnani doesn't do improper action. Improper, the wrong actions which has been done inadvertently. That's what we have to take. Or if we take karma pala, the punya papa which is stored in the sanchita, all these are burned. Dagdani, yasya, for whom, tam, that person, aguhu, paramartataha panditaha, panditam, tam panditam iti, tam panditam iti, aguhu, paramartataha, means in the real sense, he is a pandita. He is a real pandita. What about all other? They are not real pandita. This person who knows, he is a real pandita. All other people are panditaha eva. They have knowledge, but knowledge only in the books. They are scholarly people, but this person is really the pandita. Because this person has the understanding. Therefore, pandita means not just scholarship, the one who knows. Panditaha, if you take panditaha in the sense of scholarship, then the vidya is aparavidya. The knowledge what they have is nothing but aparavidya. We take pandita to be paramatataha, then the vidya, the knowledge is paravidya. It is paravidya. We have seen Mundaka. Even the words of the Shastra, the Upanishads are aparavidya only. Only when the words produce a vritti and becomes jnanam, then it becomes paravidya. Similarly, here also pandita. In the real sense, there is a pandita. The Buddha, the one who has the knowledge of Brahma, Brahma Vidaha, who has the knowledge of Brahma, need not be a Brahma Vida means who are Jnani. Vidaha we can take Jnani also, because a Jnani only can recognize another Jnani. So a Jnani himself gives a certification. He is a Pandita. He belongs to my category. You can take so Buddha Panditam Agu Iti. Then the next shloka, which has a Sangati, we will read at the next class. Now we will read from Gita. Priyabodhini. यथा पुष्कर पलाशम dot should be there. Apo na श्लिष्यन्ते इति एतत् श्रुति उक्तरीत्या कर्माणि अकर्मत्व दर्शनेन शरीर यात्रा उपयुक्तानि ज्ञान समकालानि सर्वाणि कर्माणि यः विश्लेष्यति सः एव पंडितः इति आह। यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पंडितं बुधाः इति। पुष्कर palasha means lotus. Palasha means petal. Pushkara, lotus, as a lotus leaf. The water, na slishyante, do not wet. Dharman yadaya karmani sangam tyaktva karotya. Lipyase nasa papayana patmapatra vivambasa. Bhagavan, Gita, Bhagavan says, patmapatra, lotus leaf, not, it is not touched by, wetted by the water. Iti, etat Shruti Uktaritya. In Gita, it is said, therefore, Gita Shruti Uktaritya. Karmani karmani akarmata darshanam. Seeing akarma in karma. Sharira yatra yupayuktani jnana samakalani sarvani karmani yagashleshyati. Yaha vishleshyati. Saha eva panditaha. Do not touch vishleshyati. Sharira yatra upayuktani. The karmas which are useful, which are upayuktani, which are required for the Sharira Yatra, and Jnana Samakalani Karmani, karma which is done, Jnana Kale, Jnana Samye, Jnanantaram, all the karma, Yaha Vishleshyati, Sakayeva Panditaha. So all the karma, they do not touch the person. Karma, what the person does, because of karmani akarmatva darshanena, therefore karmani akarmadarshatvena karmani vishleshyati. Therefore saha eva panditaha iti. So the karma which do not touch the person. So therefore vishlesha, vishleshati means it just, the karma falls apart for the person. Sharira yatra upayuktani jnana samakala sarvani karmani yaha vishleshyati. The one who discerns by knowledge, can say vishleshati, who loosens, who sees it as distinct, vishleshati. Saka panditaha. Because he has got the karmani akarmatva darshanam, karmani akarma darshanam. Therefore, he does the vishleshanam, yaha vishleshati. Vishleshati is dissolves. Here, there is no deliberate dissolution. Karma, the one who loosens all the karma, does he do any deliberate effort? Karma dissolves. So here it is. But yaha vishleshati saha panditaha. The one who dissolves all the karma, that person is pandita iti yaha. Karma dissolves. In fact, the person doesn't do any vishleshana. Karma dissolves by itself. Because karta not there. Karmani akarmatva darshanam. Samarambaha samyak yegendriyadibhigi eva arabhyante kriyante iti samarambaha. Samyak arambaha will initiated, started what? Karma. By what? Samyak dehendriyadibhigi upadibhigi. By upadi. Deha indriya manaha. Eva arabhyante. So kaika manasa vachika karmas. Prana trana upayoginaha. These karmas are prana trana, for protecting the prana, the life. Upayoginaha, useful. Degendriya vyaparaha, the karma which are prana trana upayoginaha karmas, And Dehendri Vyaparaha, all the transactory actions, Deha Indriya are involved, the Vyapara, the transaction, all the karmas, Sarve, Yasya Brahmavidaha, Yasya for who is that Brahmavid? Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha, they are free from Kama and Sankalpa. Kama Sankalpa Vyam Varjitaha, this Degendri Vyaparaha, Prantari Prayoginaha, Samarambaha, Sarvani Karmani. Kamaha Anena Bhavitavimiti, Icha Avegaha, iti Icha Vegaha. What is Kama? Kamaha is Anena Bhavitavyam, by this. Every time this should happen. That Icha Vega, the force of the desire, that is called Kama. Sankalpaha tu tad hetuhu. Kasya hetuhu, Kamasya hetuhu, Sankalpaha. Samyak, Samyak, Samyakta Buddhihi, Tabhyam Varjitaha. So, Samyakta Buddhihi Tabhyam, that is Kama Sankalpa. That Buddhi, Tabhyam Varjitaha. Shudadi Pattat Kalika, Shudadivat Tatkalika Bhavanti, Tam Jnanavirada Karmanam, Kutastha Sangachid Drupam Evaham. So the Buddhi with regard to the Sankalpa and the Kama. So this is the Abhimana. So that from that Vajitaha free. Then Kshudadivat Tatkalika Bhavanti. Tatkalika is that it is required that time. It is Tatkalika. Tatkalika is that then at that time. Tatkalika karma. Sudadivat Tatkalika karmani bhavanti. Tam. That tam jnanagridagda karmanam. That tam referring to the person. So this Sudadivat, the karma which is done at the particular Tatkalika in time, Tatkalika karma. Tam jnanagridagda karmanam, the person who is referred to by jnanagridagda karma, the word, is Kutastaha, Asangachidrupaha, Evaham. Kutastha, Chaitanyam, Asangaha, no Sangha, not attached to anything, and Surupam is Chit. Chitrupam Eva Aham, iti. Chidrupam, Chaitanya Rupam Eva Aham, iti. Natu Karta, Bhokta, Shrota, not I am the Karta, Bhokta, Shrota, Drashta, Seer, Bhakta, iti. Atmani eva Atma Bhavapatya. Understanding Atma as Atma. Deha tad dharma, tat karma, dehasya karma, dharma and tat karma, sukasya asangatva darshanam. Asangatva darshanam, seeing the vision of asangatvam. Atma is asangaha. Therefore, asangatva darshanam is Atma darshanam. Tat karma sukasya, deha tad dharma, tat karma, sukasya, with regard to the pleasures which are derived through the actions of the body, etc. For Sangatva Darshanam, it doesn't have Sangha. That is why Pushkara, Palasham, Apaha, Nashkashyate, the author said, Asangatva Darshanam, Tadeva Agnihi, that is the Agni. Asangatva Darshanam, that is Jnanam, Tadeva Agnihi. Asangatva Darshanam is not just seeing Asangatva. Asangatva is Agam Asangaha, Atma Asangaha, Chidrupameva Agam iti. Asangaha. So what Sukha can be added to this this darshanam, this purnatvam. So therefore, sukha which are all ephemeral, and this sukha is this asangatva darshanam is out of this is the in fact ananda paramananda. It is the swarupananda. So what Vishyananda can add to the Swarupananda? Therefore, Deha tad dharma tad karma sukasya asangatva darshanam. When the person is Brahmananda, then what is Sukhananda can do? So therefore, he is not attached to the Sukha which are born of the karma, the dharma of the Deha, and that is the darshanam, that is the vision, that is the knowledge, and that is the Agni. Tena dagdani nirmulitani. By that, completely uprooted. What? Sarvani karmani. Vigita, Vigita, Vigitadi. Shastrena Vigita, Vigita, do's and don'ts, injunctions, prohibitions, Rupani, Sarvani Karmani, Rupani, Karmani, Aupadikani, or Upadigata. All are Upadi. Karmas are done by the Upadi, Sharima Sangata. Therefore, Vigita, Avigita, enjoined as and prohibited, Karma, Rupani, in the form of prohibitions and the commandments, the injunctions, the karma which is ordained by the Shastra, Upadikani Karmani, Yasya Tam. All the karmas are Dagdani Nirmulitani, completely destroyed. For whom? Tam, that person, Tam Jivan Mukta Mahapurusham, that Jivan Muktaha, Mahapurushaha is Mahapurusha Mahatma, Buddhaha, Shastragyaha, Shastragya Janati, the Shastragyaha, they call him Pandita, Pandita Viti, Prakarshena Aguku Pragugu Iti. Panda is Jnanam, Kalyani, Kalyanam, Mangala, Shubha Ityartaha. Sarvatra Brahma Matra Avaghagini, Akandatmika Vrittihi, Asya Sanjata Iti Panditaha. Writes Vyutpatti. Everything he brings this Brahma Avaghagini, Brahma Matra Avaghagini. Avaghagini is understanding. He understands everything as Brahma. Akandatmika Vrittihi. There is only Eka Vrittihi, which is Akandatmika Vrittihi. Only Jnana Vritti, Sanjata. Jnana Vritti is born. Jnana Vritti is alone is there in the person. Because all the other Vritti, even the Vidya Vritti is, even the Vritti, Vidya Vrittis are Vidya Vritti. Vidya Vritti has the Akandatmika Vritti. Even the thoughts, even the Vritti means thoughts. Ajnana Vritti gone. When Ajnana Vritti gone, it will not come back. Therefore, what is there is only Jnana Vritti. So the Jnana Vritti, does it come and is it a Vritti? It is a Vritti at the same time. It is not an object Vritti. It is oneself, it's Jnanam. So therefore, it is Akandatmika. It is not Kanda. It is not parts. It is not subject to parts. It is one continuous. It is all the time it is there. Because of our focus on the Vishaya, that is not recognized. But now this person is awakened to this knowledge, therefore, Akandatmika Vritti. And therefore, only Sarvatra Brahma Darshan, Brahma Matra Avaghagini, Akandatmika Vritti, Vritti Srilinga, therefore Avaghagini. Comprehending Brahma alone everywhere, Sarvatra. And this Vritti, born in whom that person, Pandita, which is a Jnani. This Vritti is there, Jnana Vritti is there in Jnani, therefore Panditaha Tam Panditam Vadanti Na Anyam Ityataha. That person alone is a Pandita, not others. Atra Kamajita Anena, Iti Anena, Kama Sankalpa Varjitaha, Jitaha, Kamam Jitaha, the one who has conquered, once mastered Kama. Yadyat hi kurute jantuho tat kama sityechaviti nyaya. Whatever jantuho does, they're all done by karma. Whatever the person does, it is actually the person does, but he does out of the pressure of karma. Karma alone it does. Tatat kamasya cheshtitam. He does in keeping with his kama. That kama alone, it is acts through the person. It is the person is not different from the kama. That is why, in fact, we say कामोकाशीन मन्यकाशीन नमो नमः कामोकाशीत कामक करोति नाहम करोति कामक कर्ता नाहम कर्ता कामक कारयिता नाहम कारयिता यशते काम कामा स्वाहा इसे so कामस्य चेष्टितम यद्यधि कुरुते जंतुः whatever jantuh does तत्तत् कामस्य चेष्टितम the cheshta that action is belongs to kama. Kama only does. Kamam karo, kamaga, kamak karayita, nagam karayita, kamakarta, nagam karta. So iti, kama alone does, iti nyayat. Karmasu pravrittehe karanam kamaha. Therefore, the cause for engaging in karma is kamaha, and tat karanam, that is kamasya karanam, is what? Sankalpa. Eva, eva, eva arambhanam, tad vajitatte, when it is not there, kama and sankalpa. Eva arambhanam, tad vivarjitatve, free vivarjita, free from kama sankalpabhyam, swartam parartam va vidushaha, either for oneself, swarta, parartam, oneself or others. Pravrittihi anupapanna sati, he cannot, pravritti is action. Action cannot be for swarta or pararta, because kama sankalpa not there, sati, sharira yatra matra avashishta, only the Sharira Yatra Matra Vashishta, only Sharira Yatra is this Shariram has to travel, as to sustain Yatra, Jiva Yatra. Sharira has to sustain because of Prarabdha. Therefore, Sharira Yatra Matra Avashishta, Sapi Tatkaliki, that also Tatkaliki, it is temporary because Shariram, as long as Shariram, the Cheshta. Tatrapi, Kamadi, Abhava, there also Kama is not there. Therefore, Kama the Abhavat, Vega Varjita, that Kama Vega Varjita, free from Kama Vega. Therefore, Jnana Agni Dagda Cha Bhavati Suchitam Bhavati. Therefore, Jnana, by Jnana Agni Nirdagda. Nirdagda means completely. It is burned. Iti Suchitam. That is indicated. Bhavati iti Suchitam Bhavati. That is for a Vidusha, for a Jnani, Swartam va Parartam va Pravritti. Karma either for Swarta, Swasyartha for oneself, or Parasyartha, Parartha. Anupapanna sati, when it is not tenable, then Sharira Yatra Matra Avashishta, Sapi Tatkaliki only. That is also not permanent. It is also Sharira Yatra is Tatkaliki eva. So therefore, even that also there is no Kama the Abhavat, there is no Kama, there is no pressure. Therefore, Kama the Vega Abhavat, because Varjitaha, Kama Kamadi Abhavat, Vega Varjita, Jnanagni Nirdagda cha bhavati. Being free from the force of the Kama, even with regard to the maintenance of the Shariram, therefore Jnanagni Nirdagda cha bhavati. Jnanagni Nirdagda referring to the person here. Jnanam eva agni Jnanagni, and he becomes Jnanagni Nirdagda. Nirdagda bhavati. Jnanagni Nirdagda means he becomes the Dagdru becomes a burner of, he becomes a burner out of jnana. Agni nirdagda, Agni jnanameva Agni, and jnanagnina nirdagda. By jnanagni, he becomes the destroyer of everything, all the karma, and therefore actions born of karma. Even if with regard to the maintenance of the shariram, that is also not out of karma. That is Ishvara, the Srishti, because of momentum, the shariram continues. So Jnanagni Nirdagda Bhavati, Nirdagdr, The Drudi referring to the person. So he become the Jnanam as the Agni. So he becomes a destroyer of the karma by the Agni, that is Jnanam. Bhavati iti Suchitam Bhavati, it is indicated. So that person becomes a destroyer of all the karma by his Jnanam. This commentary is over. Next mantra, next shloka, we'll see next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.
ಯಾರು
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद